Thank you, Michael, for the introduction, and thanks to all of you for the opportunity to speak to you all today. I don't take it for granted, and I truly appreciate it, so thank you. The topic of my speech today is new beginnings, and I thought it was an important thing to speak about because during this time, I think we all hold the concept of newness, new beginnings, new things in common. So I thought I would try and share some lessons I've learned in my own life that have helped me when I'm confronted with something new. Personally, I am experiencing in my own life a lot of new things right now. I just graduated from college and I moved to South Carolina to start a new career. And during this time, I've been thinking a lot about camp and specifically the lessons I learned there and the people who I've met there who have become lifelong friends and brothers. And I want to share there are a lot of reasons that I love Camp River Bend, but one of the biggest of these reasons is the opportunity that camp provides us to experience new things together every summer. What I mean by new things, the term new things, is anything that can cause feelings of nervousness, anxiety, homesickness by being taken out of your comfort zone. And for me, these feelings usually manifest in the pit of my stomach, and the root of them, at least for me, is usually fear. I'm afraid of embarrassing myself or what other people will say or think if I totally fail at something new. And these feelings, and trying to avoid them, nervousness, anxiety, homesickness, is one of the most dangerous things that I've found in my own life because they can cause you to miss out on some potentially really great experiences or new friendships by trying to avoid being afraid or being nervous. Camp actually involves a lot of things that make me nervous, make me anxious. One of those things is sports-related activities because at 23 years old, I think it's safe to say that I'm never going to be what most people consider to be a great athlete. And I think it has something to do with balance because I have very, very bad balance. I mean, walking down the street, I just fall over sometimes. So any sports-related activities have always triggered a lot of nervousness and anxiety for me. And camp has a lot of those. Another one is actually riding because I think I've said this before. I get really nervous and anxious about riding horses and the thought of falling off and hurting myself. And it's funny because if you talk to anybody who rides, that's the one thing that you can't feel around the horse is actually nervousness because you'll make the horse nervous. So that's something I've had to work on throughout my years at camp. But one thing that I have found in my own life that has helped me to deal with feelings of anxiousness or nervousness or being afraid of embarrassment is the thought that you can't compare what could happen with what has happened or what may happen. In other words, don't ruin your day by comparing it to what went wrong yesterday or what could go wrong in the future. You need to give yourself the opportunity to exceed your expectations. And thinking in this way has helped me to deal with a lot of the anxiousness and nervousness that I get when I'm confronted with something new. And it's one of the greatest gifts that I think camp has given me over the years because I've found it is rare to find both the opportunity and the support system that is necessary to really put this mindset into action. And it's hard. and a constant practice. And I don't want you guys to think that, or to beat yourself up because you can't think in this way all the time. It's definitely something that takes work and is something that requires you to actually get in the habit of it. So definitely is something that you should constantly work or strive toward. So it's hard to express how much I miss camp, and I miss all of you, my camp family, and the place in Millrose Springs that we all call home every summer. And I want to give you all my email address in case you want to get in contact with me this year. It's white, WHITE, 1, the number 1, at Kenyon, KENYON.edu. Thank you all, and I look forward to when we can all get together again up at CRB for a new summer. Thank you guys for joining the call. Thanks a lot.